The Denver East Angels and the South Rebels. Today, the Angels, who are currently sitting at 18-4 with a 7-0 conference record, will take on South, who has a 10-10 record overall. Oh, and right off the bat, some exciting action. The Angels steal the tip, and number 0, that's Keave Taylor, I believe, is fouled right away.
Hello, I'm Sean Price. I'll be doing the color commentary for your game. Very excited. The Denver South, the South Rebels, who are 10-10 right now, but are 6-1 in the conference.
Excuse me, that was not Keave Taylor who was fouled. That was Finley Pond. She misses both, and here come the Rebels the other way. That's number 2, Natasha Bile. She goes to the hoop. Oh. No good. Looked like a bit of a strip there by Franny Sally. Nice play by the Angels center. Here comes Michelle Cox the other way. Blows by 2 defenders and is fouled. No, a travel on her way to the basket. Looked like a blocking foul there to me, but no call, so that's a turnover for the Angels.
South and East have had a long, historic rivalry. This game looks to be very good from the outside, even though South, outside of their conference, not doing so well.
They look pretty sharp here to start, though, as Nadia Sweets goes to the basket and is fouled by number 5 for the Angels. That's Ajane Johnson. Excuse me, I missed that one. That was number 0, Ryan Finley Pond.
Already, almost every possession has been a foul called. A lot of real fierce rivalry going on here.
1 of 2 for Sweets, so South takes a 2-0 lead. Or 1-0, excuse me. 3-pointer up, rattles out, no good. Almost a big 3 to open up the scoring for the Angels by Keave Taylor, but
the ball is out on South, and it is East ball again.
Inbounded to Finley Pond. Oh, alley-oop, nice pass inside from Cox to Sally. Sally's shot is blocked, but she puts it back up and in. 2-1 Angels. Sally, the Angels' leading scorer, averaging 13 points per game, has her first 2 on the night.
It's not often that Franny Sally gets blocked, but there it was. But she recovered very nicely from it.
The 6'1" senior is great at finishing on the rim. She's shown that on a couple occasions. Got blocked here tonight, though. And taken away by... Three-pointer up, no good. Shot missed by Nasha Bile. Cox has the ball. She'll slow it down a little bit, give East a chance to run a play. South is in a zone defense, and it looks like it's throwing East off a little bit here. They're pushing the pace, something that East is normally used to, and they're getting a taste of their own medicine here. Three-pointer up, no good.
There looks to be some substitutes coming in on the next stoppage of play for the Angels. It is senior night, so we might see a little bit more senior play time.
Sally throws up a 3. No good. Sally gets it back. Jump shot. Good. 4 points for Sally. That's something she's added to her game recently, a little jump shot. She's mostly an interior player, but that outside game really adds her value as a scorer.
That was some excellent ball movement for the Angels, and they finished it off nicely with Sally's jumper.
On the other end, Sally is called for the foul, so that's 2 team fouls on the Angels as they lead it early here, 4-1.
And there it is, the new line for the Angels. Asia Roper stepping in along with Oh, I'm not sure if I can see that number. I think that's, I'm not sure, but they definitely have 3 new players in.
1 of 2 there for Kendra Martin of the Rebels. Roper up top, inside to Sally. Sally almost has it stolen, pass down low. Hallie down.
Oh!
Excuse me.
Whoa!
Wow, energetic play to say the least.
What a fantastic play.
Hallie Jones steals the inbounds pass and lays it up again.
Right after Sally gets an assist. Gets an assist for Asia Roper to score. Just an incredible.
I believe that was 4 points actually on a possession and a half, if you will, for Hallie Jones. She and Sally both have 4 points.
Oh, my bad. I'm sure it was. No, I don't know.
South being a little bit more cautious with their inbounds pass this time around.
Hallie Jones is being aggressive.
Great full court press by the Angels, and they almost come away with another steal, but a foul is called on
Hallie Jones, that was. Just excellent full court press by the Angels.
Pass inbounds is kicked out of bounds by Hallie Jones. The Angels are doing everything they can to prevent the Rebels from getting this ball inbounds. Foul called again on East. They've got 4 here in the first 3 minutes. That's something they might have to look out for moving on here in the game.
I believe that was number 3, Michelle Cox, with the foul called.
Number 1, Kiave Taylor will check back into the game for Hallie Jones. Jones gets high fives as she comes to the bench after that great play, stealing the inbounds pass.
It's just been super physical for East against South. Oh.
And energetic, stolen by Cox. She gets trapped, dribbles out of trouble, passes over to Asia Roper. Roper, lead to Jones. Sally inside, hook shot, and a foul.
The foul is called on number 4, Madison Moore, who's a freshman, but a 5'5". Very impressive.
Moore getting some playing time here as a freshman. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with by the time she's an upperclassman.
Oh, definitely. Number 1, Kiave Taylor rebounds the missed free throw, but then gets fouled promptly.
East's aggressive physical play has been a little bit too much to handle for the Rebels thus far, and the Angels lead at 9-2. Taylor will shoot 2 free throws. The first rims out just off the heel, a little long for Kiave Taylor, the senior for the Angels. Taylor stands at 5'9", and the second free throw is good. Full court press again by the Angels, and another steal! Layup is no good, but a foul call.
Janae Peavy steals the ball and then gets fouled. That was excellent.
This is some great defense being played here by the Angels. The Rebels simply have been unable to respond to this full court press.
Peavy, a 60% free throw shooter, looks to make both of these to extend their Angels lead.
First goes up and then comes back down, no good. Second is up and good. Great high arc on that free throw there by Taylor.
South, they're learning, getting the inbounds back quick. Another steal by Peavy. Oh!
Oh, what a rebound by Kiave Taylor. She went up above 2 Rebel players to snag that one and gets fouled on her way back up trying to put it back in. Taylor's aggressive play has been a catalyst for the Angel offense tonight. She's been really spurring these Angels to their 9-point lead. They lead 11-2 here with about 4 minutes left to go in the quarter. First free throw is short by Taylor.
Taylor's had a tough time with her free throw, just barely over 50% for the season.
Second, long. Rebound comes down. Oh, snagged by South. And
Out on
trying
Peavy.
to pass it away. Goes off of Peavy like you were saying, Sean.
I'm sorry?
Dribble drive down the lane by number 54. That's Kendra Martin for the Rebels. She is fouled by, I believe, Franny Sally.
No, it was on Vigil.
Khadijah Vigil, I believe that's her first foul on the night, so Kendra Martin will shoot 2 free throws.
Right now she's in for Franny Sally. The two Giants, they're easy to mix up. Kendra Martin shooting the free throw. Makes the second.
She shoots about 60% from the line this year. Inside to Vigil. Vigil's hook shot, no good. Rebound comes down to East. And a foul, putting it back up.
Vigil's a senior, and so is Franny Sally, so we might see a double big man offense soon to accommodate senior night at
Excuse me,
East.
that hook shot was missed by Janae Peavy, and the rebound came down to Vigil, so she'll shoot 2 free throws. I made a mistake there. First one, in and out. Vigil's not happy. Good. Second free throw made. Pass stolen by the Angels again. 3-pointer up. No good. Rebound to Roper. No. Vigil has it. Inside to Vigil. Immediately triple teamed by the Rebels. They still can't come down with a rebound. Mad basketball. Oh, and Vigil's head hit the ground hard. Energetic play by Deja Vigil.
Janae Peavy reaching up to get that rebound also.
This place has been crazy loud thus far. And the pass is stolen by Vigil. She'll give it to Asia Roper. Roper at a pep rally today for the Angels was not afraid to dance up on stage, but
Timeout by the Denver East Lady Angels.
Coach Barry calls timeout here. So with about 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, the Angels lead it 12-3. We'll be back in a minute here on EA Live TV.
And we're back. The Lady Angels playing the South Rebels. The Angels up by 9 with just about 3 minutes left. 12-3.
Pass inside to Janae Peavy. Peavy's hook shot is no good.
Oh.
Rebound down to Deja Vigil. She puts it back up and in. Gets encouragement from her teammates. Oh, and the pass is stolen by Asia Roper. She puts it up and off the glass. What a shot by Roper to give the Angels a 13-point lead. Stolen again, this time by Peavy. Here she comes the other way. Right, oh, and no! Big block by the Rebels. That's number 24, Courtney Kindle. Huge chase down block by Kindle to stuff another Angels fast break point.
The ball movement is just amazing for the Lady Angels, and here it is.
Open three, knocked down, number 12. What a shot by Lyric Calhoun, the Angels sharpshooter. In an earlier matchup against Thunder Ridge, she made 2 quick free throws. Excuse me, 3-pointers to give the Angel lead. And here, oh, ugly basketball being played. An elbow thrown by number 2, Nasha Biles. She's not happy.
Neither teams are happy right now, Dylan. This should be a very intense game, as
it's already intense, and it's only 6 minutes into the first quarter. Nasha Biles is really upset. And the referees are having a discussion here to see what action they're going to try to do to stop this sort of rough play.
The Lady Angels bench is very vocal right now.
The Angels stands, the fans in the crowd are not letting the Rebels forget what the score is right now either, as the Angels lead by 16, 19-3.
There's already been 11 fouls by the two teams combined, and it's only the first quarter.
There's a bit of a battle here going on between the fans as to who can make the most noise. The call on that play that just occurred is going to be a foul on White, a foul on, I believe, Janae Peavy, and then a technical foul called on Nasha Biles. And also a technical foul called on the Angels as well. So a flurry of fouls, to say the least, called. This has been an ugly game. We'll see if it's able to clean itself up later as we go on here in the night, but thus far, neither team has really played to the best of their ability, and the two have clashed so much. You can't really say enough about East's defense, though, I don't think. They've forced the Rebels into countless turnovers with their energetic defense. One example that comes to mind is Asia Roper anticipating a long lead pass by the Rebels and picking it off, leading to an easy fast break point. Both coaches are being called over to the scorer's table now.
There are now 14 fouls combined in the team, so probably 3 fouls will be called on this play alone.
We'll take a quick break here on EA Live TV. We'll be back in a minute here on Angel Broadcast Network.
I go hard in the paint.
I go hard.
Yes, I go hard in the paint.
Yes, I try to go hard in the paint every game, and I try to make consistency.
I definitely go hard in the paint.
I go hard in the paint.
Paint?
I go hard in the paint.
You go hard in the paint?
Yes, of course.
You go hard in the paint?
Oh yeah. I go hard in the motherfucking paint.
I go hard in the paint. Leave you stankin'. What the thinking? I don't die with my label, what I talk about. Throwing yard, waitress. A couple of
Was a year or 2 years ago.
Yes, absolutely. We're a lot closer, and
Back to EA Live TV, back here, number 2 for the Rebels. That's Naja Bile.
Will be shooting a 1-and-1 free throw here.
That means that if she makes the first, she gets to shoot a second, but if she doesn't, then the rebound is whoever's ball it is, although I doubt that's how it's going to be because of the other fouls that were called just a minute ago. First free throw is good, so we'll have a second free throw here for Bile. Second free throw. Rebound off the mark.
That is surprising because she's very good from the free throw line this year.
Three-pointer up and no good by Lyric Calhoun.
Almost 66%, but she only goes 1 and 2 from up there.
Foul called, a push on Asia Roper. She's not happy with the call. Number 50, Andrea Enriquez will come on for Naja Bile.
Courtney Kindle will be shooting the free throws for the Rebels.
First free throw for Kindle is no good. And rebound comes down to Lyric Calhoun. Floater up, no good. Rebound down to Kiave Taylor. She puts it up and in. Nice play by Kiave Taylor. She has really been a spark for the Angels tonight. She and Deja Vigil specifically.
The Lady Angels have been crushing it on the boards. The foul on Asia Roper again. We'll have to worry about that. Her in foul trouble. Courtney Kindle, less than stellar from the free throw line this year. And has not made one today.
Out in the front court, Lyric Calhoun.
Oh!
Is hammered. What? Taken out hard by number 32. By number 32, that's Nadia Sweets.
Calhoun showing some of that senior maturity, standing right up, walking away instead of getting into an argument.
Calhoun is one of the Angels sharpshooters. She, as I mentioned earlier, has made a couple big threes for the Angels at clutch moments this year. The first free throw is good. Second free throw for Calhoun, rims out. Roper going for the steal, can't quite get it. Three-pointers airballed. And reverse layup attempt by Nadia Sweets. It's no good.
It's just a perfect possession by the Rebels right there. And now they get free throws as a result of it. Perfect ball movement. And even got a couple rebounds.
Free throws up and good. So with 32 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, East leads 22-5. Second free throw is no good. Rebound comes down to Deja Vigil. She gives it to Asia Roper. .14 seconds left. The Angels have a chance for the last shot. Lead to Deja Vigil. Puts it up. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. fouling called.
V-Hill, it appears to be accidentally hitting number 54, Kendra Martin, in the head. And here we go, it's 22-5 Angels at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back.
I go hard in the paint. I go hard. Yes, I go hard in the paint.
Yes, I try to go hard in the paint every game, and I try to make consistency.
I definitely go hard in the paint.
I go hard in the paint.
Paint?
I go hard in the paint.
You go hard in the paint?
Yes, of course.
You go hard in the paint?
Oh yeah. I go hard in the motherfucking paint.
I go hard in the paint. Leave you stankin'. What the thinking? I don't die for my label, what I talk about. Throwing yard, broad day with the. See Gucci, you can call him Red Bro. I hang in the jail with on his boy. Walk a fucking playwood hood. Running real slow, bending counting mine. Got a main, and got a mistress. A couple of.
Was a year or 2 years ago.
Yes, absolutely. We're a lot closer, and we have grown a lot. I mean, we've had pretty much.
Free throw is good by South. Here comes Cox the other way. Cox over to Kiave Taylor. Taylor back to Cox. Cox shoots the three. Money! Three-pointer for Michelle Cox. She drains the triple. That's going to give the Angels a 25-7 lead.
Michelle Cox, only a junior. Next year looks to be very promising for her. Oh, and the Rebels giving the Angels a little bit of their own medicine with the full court press. Oh, a
stripped.
steal.
Here comes Leah Calhoun chasing her down. She misses the layup. And
oh no.
Foul called on Kendra Martin, and Kiave Taylor is in pain, I believe. Looks like she might have injured something coming down on that rebound. So she will shoot 2 free throws. Yeah, she's definitely favoring her left leg a little bit. Taylor makes the first. And the second.
Another steal. Oh.
Keontae Taylor is there for the lay-in. Wow, this defense by the Angels is really, really seeming to give them some easy baskets.
Another steal. We knew the Lady Angels were a steal-heavy team, but we didn't know how it was this bad, or this good for that matter.
Depends on your perspective. For the Rebels, it's not going so well. Angels lead them 29-7. That's a 22-point advantage for East here on their home court, and the lay-in is good for Janae Peavy.
And another point off of turnover. They are crushing it in that category.
Here comes Michelle Cox. Cox in the corner. Calhoun for three. No good.
There's Kendra Martin with the rebound.
That's another thing that's hurt the Rebels tonight is they've had some open looks like we saw right there. She broke away for the layup but was unable to finish.
That's going to be off of East. Madison Moore will check in after the timeout for the Rebels.
We'll take a quick break. Timeout, Rebels here on EA Live TV. East leads at 31-7 with 5:38 left to go here in the second quarter.
And we're back. The Rebels versus the Angels. 5.5 minutes left. The Angels leading the Rebels 31-7.
Even with a 24-point advantage, the Angels are still putting a full court press on the Rebels. And rebound.
Martin with the shot and miss, but then gets the rebound, but it is East possession.
Here comes Cox. Cox. Cox gives it to Keontae Taylor. Inside to Sally. Sally. Calhoun for three. No good. Almost tipped in. Rebound comes down to the Rebels.
They're the Rebels. Nadia Sweets. No good. Foul on Franny Sally.
Sally's not happy about it, but she seems sort of resigned to getting calls like that against her. The 6'1" East Center has had her fair share of bad calls this year. Second free throw is good for
Nadia Sweets. Makes one of two. Here's Cox.
Cox's jumper is good. Nice pull-up jumper by Michelle Cox. You know, I've seen
It's
one
just an
East,
onslaught of offense for the Lady Angels right now.
I've seen an East Boys player, Dom Collier, draw comparisons to Kobe Bryant. Michelle Cox might draw some comparisons to to Ty Lawson with her quick style of play, her propensity for steals, and the ability to shoot the pull-up jump shot. She's had some success with that this year.
She leads her conference in assists, is some trivia that I've learned. And she's also a very big steal contributor for the Lady Angels.
It's her speed and quickness that allows her to play the style of game that she plays and run the style of offense that East runs. 2 of 2 free throws for Angel point guard Michelle Cox.
Here comes Courtney Kindle. This is her 3rd trip to the free throw line tonight. She's getting battered up out there. But in a game with 20 fouls total, you have to expect that.
At least 20. The scoreboard maxes out at 10.
Oh, I did not know that. You're probably right, Dylan.
Likely more than 20. It's been a vicious game by both teams, and both teams are in the bonus. Now that means that any foul, be it a shooting foul or a non-shooting foul, gives that team free throws. Franny Sally is unable to knock down the jump shot.
Number 24, Courtney Kindle, giving Franny Sally a look. Oh, wow!
Oh, nice shot there. Nasha Bile knocks down the 3.
That was a deep 3 as well. Very impressive for the senior from the South.
No good. There's an East turnover. The Rebels giving the Angels a bit of their own medicine. Here comes South the other way. 3-pointer. No good. And Michelle Cox is going to let that one
shot, but it's not something that Kendra Martin does often. And I know we talk about Franny Sally a lot here, and she's very good. Kendra Martin averages almost 20 points per game and is very incredible. And she's a senior at South, one of only 2 South seniors on the Rebels.
That's incredible in a high school league, 20 points per game. Rebound comes down to Sally. Hook shot, no good.
Cox gets it, reins it in. Here's the 3.
Good, Michelle Cox drains the triple.
She is incredible and only a junior this year. Bile hoping for another long 3.
That one's no good. Cox will take it up again for the Angels. Inside, kick it out to Peavy. Peavy inside to Vigil. A foul called on Kendra Martin. Excuse me, that was an offensive foul on Michelle Cox. I didn't see much there, but not too much complaining out of the point guard, so there might have been some contact.
There is a player was lined up on the free throw line, even though the ball was at the other end of the court, being looked to be thrown in.
About 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the second half. The Angels lead the Rebels by 27 points, a score of 38-11.
Even though Kendra Martin scores a ton of points per game, she has not scored tonight, which is very surprising. Bile. Almost another steal for PV, but she knocked it out of bounds.
Peavy steals the inbound pass from Nasha Bile. She's not happy, but there'll be a foul called on Peavy. Bile will go to the free throw line.
Bile is the other senior on the South Rebels team. And she's very good too, averaging almost 15 points per game. And she leads their team in 3 with 45.
That's one note about the differences between these two teams. This South team is a very, very young team. They've only got 2 seniors on their entire roster, whereas this East team has, I believe, 8 seniors on their roster, including all 5 of their starters. Pass inside intended for number 0, Ryan Finley Pond, is too tall.
I believe Michelle Cox starts for the Lady Angels. She is a junior, but 4 of the 5 starters still very incredible. This is the year for the Lady Angels if they want to make it.
corrected.
Yep.
Michelle Cox is in fact a junior, and they're going to call a foul again on the Angels. So that's one thing that South has been doing a good job of doing, is they've gotten these Angels into serious foul trouble. That's something we might look at later on in the game if it comes down to the wire. Some of these Angels players might start fouling out of the game. Coach Barry is up in arms about that foul call. He's not happy at all about the call against his players.
Absolutely, but the Angels have such a deep roster, it probably won't make much of a difference if one of their players is fouled out. Here's Kendra Martin, misses the first one. Makes the second.
2-2 for Martin. Pass inside to Finley Pond. Finley Pond puts it off the glass, and good. 26-point lead here for the Angels. They lead at 40-14.
And that's just my point. Finley Pond, a bench warmer for the Angels, but
Oh, big block by Franny Sally. What a rejection
Here's
by
the
the
fast
Angel
break.
star. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound collected by Calhoun. Calhoun drives the lane, shoots the floater, and is fouled.
But as I was saying, Ryan Finley Pond, an excellent player, but she's on the bench. She could easily start for a lot of the other teams in East Conference.
East has a surplus of big players this year, namely Franny Sally, Khadijah Vigil, Finley Pond, and Cecilia Wolf, who they call Snow White, who gets the least playing time out of the 4 of them. A minute left to go here in the first half. East leads 42-14.
Courtney Kindle turns the ball over.
Here comes Calhoun, bounce pass down low, intended for Finley Pond. Broken up, but a foul on Finley Pond as she got the ball back. I need to go grab the extension cord from my sister. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Kendra Martin might be in foul trouble as well. It's right now 40 seconds left in the first half. Angels 42, the Rebels 14. Misses her second. Here comes Bile, driving down the court. Oh, here comes, wow, Michelle Cox with the steal, and then comes right down and scores off the turnover again. Madison Moore dribbles the ball out of bounds. There was almost an excellent save by number 54, Kendra Martin, but it was stolen by Michelle Cox. Oh! Bile gets a little confident, tries to steal the ball unsuccessfully, and here's Franny Sally with the buzzer beater layup. Here it is. The East Angels 46, the South Rebels 14 at half. A very foul-heavy game. We'll be right back after halftime with EA Live.
I go hard in the paint. I go hard, yes, I go hard in the paint.
Yes, I try to go hard in the paint every game, and I try to make consistency.
I definitely go hard in the paint.
I go hard in the paint.
Paint. I go hard in the paint.
You go hard in the paint?
Yes.
You go hard in the paint?
Oh yeah. I go hard in the motherfucking paint.
I go hard in the paint. Leave you stankin'. What the thinking? I won't die for my label, what I talk about. Throwing a yard, broad day with the. See mistress. A couple of
Was a year or 2 years ago.
Yes, absolutely. We're a lot closer, and we have grown a lot. I mean, we've had pretty much the same team for 3 years, so.
What are your expectations for the year?
I'm expecting to win state because we control the paint, so honestly, we control the game.
Is the team better than last year's team? Or
I think so.
what's different?
I think we just have a lot of experience. There's a lot of seniors. I think there's 9 seniors. So everyone's had some experience, and we kind of went. Last year was kind of like everybody learned how to be on varsity, and then this year it's been like just improve. That makes sense.
Yeah. What are your expectations for the year?
My expectations are that we work as a team to get to state and hopefully win state.
What are your expectations for the year?
To go undefeated and win state.
Is the team better than it was a year or 2 years ago?
Yeah, some of us has played with each other since 4th grade. Some of us just 3 years ago, so pretty close.
State title or bust?
State title.
Do you go hard in the paint?
I go hard in the paint.
My expectations this year is to help my team do anything and everything we can to be successful.
Which players are you most excited about?
My whole team.
The whole team?
We have 8 seniors. Every young lady on the team can play basketball. Just a good group of young ladies, and we're excited about this year, and we're going to dominate.
What are your expectations for the season?
Our expectations for the season is to represent East High School in a positive manner. We're going to excel in the classroom, we're going to excel on the court, and we're going to excel in the community.
I won't die for my label, what I talk about. I go hard in the paint. Leave you stankin'. What the thinking? I don't die for my label, what I talk about. Throwing yard, broad day with the. See Gucci, you can call him big bro. I hang in the jail with on his boys. Walk a fucking play wood. Riding real slow, bending counting mine. Got a main and got a mistress. A couple of girlfriends, I'm so rich. Keep my dick hard and keep me you get bills free, shouting no joking. And what I stand for, bricks boy. I'm a die.
This year I think we're going to have a really great team. We've got a great junior class and a great sophomore guard in Brian Carey. We've got some great seniors coming off the bench. We're looking forward to going into the season and making an impact and making a lot of noise here in Colorado. I think that our team leadership is a lot better than it's been in the past. We have a lot of players that want to come out and work hard. Every day in practice is a different dedication and motivation to something different.
I go hard in the paint. Leave you stankin'. What the thinking? I won't die for my label, what I talk about. Throwing yard, broad day with the. See Gucci, you can call me bro. I hang in the jail with on his boys. Walk like a play wood. Riding real slow, really counting mine. What's up? Like out on that, make your mama's mama bitch up.
Hello and welcome back here on EA Live TV for the second half of action between the Denver East Lady Angels and the Denver South Rebels. East leads it here at halftime 46-14. They jumped out to a big lead on some great transition defense and great full court presses, forcing turnovers off of nearly every Rebels possession. The only thing that could be a concern for both teams is foul trouble. Both teams finished with well over 10 fouls at the half, something to watch for if this game comes down to the wire.
At the end of the first quarter, the total fouls were almost 20, and the foul counter only goes up to 10 each. So we have no idea how many fouls combined these teams have. It could be a lot, Dylan. Here is number 24, Courtney Kindle, the junior. She's been at the foul line a lot today.
Kindle has not been
making
so successful from the free throw line. And a travel called on Ryan Finley Pond. She's not happy with the call, but that's going to be a turnover for the Angels, and South will have the ball back. Inbounds pass here. That's a good sign for South. They had trouble getting the ball inbounds back in that first quarter, and the easy layup is missed.
Here's Michelle Cox.
Travel called once again. That's Lyric Calhoun this time. She carries it over, so that'll be 2 East turnovers on 2 East possessions. That's not something the Angels can continue to do if they're looking to come away with a victory in this game. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Kiape Taylor. Taylor out of the fast break, lead to Finley Pond. Layup is good. Great transition offense by the Angels, leading to an easy 2 down at the other end.
Madison Moore, the freshman, turning it over. And Madison leads her team in turnovers this year. She is only a freshman, though. She gets a lot of playing time for a freshman on South, though.
Kiave Taylor's three is no good. Cox gets the rebound. Her jump shot's no good. Hook shot by by Finley Pond's no good, but Sally puts it back in.
4 straight rebounds by the East Angels. They've been destroying the glass this game.
And it results in an easy 2 for Franny Sally. She collects another rebound here. 6'1" senior has been a beast on the glass this year for the Angels, as a foul is called here against the Rebels on
Ryan Finley Pond is going to shoot the free throws.
Number 2, Nasha Bio, commits the foul. Excuse me, Nadia Sweets. Free throw is no good for Finley Pond.
Finley Pond is just a solid player all around. Only 4 turnovers this year. And there it is, after 2 bounces, she makes both her free throws.
Jump shot, no good by the Rebels. Rebound comes down. Now, something that's easy to note and something that we've seen in this game is that East's success has come starting on the defensive end. East has 4 players that have over 40 steals on the year. Franny Sally, Janae Peavy, Michelle Cox, and Asia Roper. Now, one thing that's remarkable about Franny Sally is that she's also got 46 blocked shots. She's been a defensive monster for the Angels, and today it's resulted in a huge lead for East. They lead it here 51-14.
There's a travel on Madison Moore, the freshman. And yep, it's amazing about Franny Sally. This is the reason that colleges will be lining up at the door, or should be lining up at the door, to recruit her.
Franny Sally is almost averaging a double-double. She's got 8.9 rebounds per game and 13.2 points per game. That's magnificent numbers for a high school player. Another couple of standout stats that we can look at is Michelle Cox. She's second in three-point percentage, first in assists, and first in steals for these Angels. And as you said before, Sean, she's still a junior.
Yeah.
This is very promising for the Angel team looking forward to next year.
Oh, Kendra Martin gets blocked by Franny Sally, just as we were talking about it.
Franny Sally's steal numbers are really high for a senior, and the lob inside looking for Sally on the backdoor cut is too tall. Sally can't control it. It goes out of bounds. That's something the Angels have got to look out for. They try to play a fluid transition sort of offensive game, but they can't be having turnovers on passes like that. Steal by
Michelle Cox, another steal and another point off of that steal.
2 more points for Cox. She's been destroying it today. Angels team leader, team captain, the point guard, is setting a great role model. Here comes Cox. Cox almost loses it.
Oh!
They're going to say that Franny Sally carries it over. Didn't look like there was much there, but that's a call against Sally anyway. Sally's upset, but that's not going to change the referee's mind.
Here comes a whole new line.
Here comes Hallie Jones, Khadijah Behill,
Asia Roper,
Cecilia Wolf,
Janae Peavy, rounding out a completely new line for the Lady Angels.
Floaters up and good by Nasha Bio. One of the 3 leading scorers. Sean, you were saying something at halftime about how this Rebels team has 3 key scorers, and then after that it sort of drops off.
Well, Kendra Martin and Nasha Bio and also Nadia Sweet all Sweets has 15 points per game. Bile almost has 15 points per game, and Kendra Martin has 20 points per game, which is incredible, but after that, it's disappointing. And
one! Janae Peavy grabs the rebound, throws it off the glass and in, and gets fouled. That's a great play by Peavy to give the Angels a 55-16 lead. That's 39 points here with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
And this is the difference between the South Rebels and the East Angels.
Stolen by Peavy.
They just have a great team. This line is made up of backups and third stringers.
Deja Vigil cuts down low, receives another assist, that time from Janae Peavy. Peavy has 15 assists on the year, but no Angels has very many assists other than Michelle Cox, who has 125. Hallie Jones shoots the three, no good. Rebound comes down to Vigil. Roper shoots the three, no good. Saved by Cecilia Wolf. And wide open
by
court.
Kendra Martin.
She'll make the lay-in. So the Rebels getting out in transition, getting easy two. Trying to cut that lead, but it looks like the Angels might be able to run away by this one. With this one, they lead by 39 points. And there we go again. Deja Vigil lays it off the glass. Vigil has been a catalyst offensively tonight, grabbing rebounds and putting it back up for easy buckets.
When she gets her chance to play, she really proves she deserves the minutes. It's too bad the one above her is Franny Sally.
Two superb big players down low for the Angels.
Kendra Martin, normally she crushes this for the South Rebels, but tonight she hasn't scored as much offensively. She's
below 10 points.
Oh, at least, yes.
It's that East defense. They have been able to slow down the Rebels' offensive pace. It was clear from the outset that the Rebels were looking to get out and run. And the layup is good for Snow White. Cecilia Wolf gets the lay-in, and the East bench goes wild. Cecilia Wolf, who doesn't get very much playing time, puts that one to bed. As I was saying before, the Rebels showed just in the first couple of possessions that they were looking to get out and run. They were trying to get in transition and get some easy buckets, and then the Angels made a great adjustment. They put on a full court press and got easy turnovers and led them to getting out to a big lead. They lead it here now by 41 points.
Absolutely, Dylan. This game's physicality has died down from the beginning quarters, and that may be due to the offensively onslaught of the Lady Angels, just like that.
That's for sure. There was a scary moment at the beginning of the quarter, at the beginning of the game, where an elbow was thrown by Nasha Bile after a foul by an East player. Both teams received technical fouls, and the East player received foul as well, so that was a situation that could have turned quite ugly, but luckily the referees did a good job. They took control of the situation and were able to prevent any further damage from occurring.
Absolutely. Bio regains it. There's Courtney Kindle.
Nice pass down low to number 4.
Madison Moore.
The freshman lays it up and in.
She's had 4 turnovers in just this quarter.
Cecilia Wolf, there was miscommunication by the Angels. Cecilia Wolf thought that Janae Peavy was going to go back up top to Asian Johnson. She didn't, and the pass went out of bounds.
Oh! Bile trying to contain her emotions here. Bile's getting a technical foul.
That's Bile's second technical of the game. That's two technicals, so Bile will have to sit the rest of the game. That's a big blow for Bile. She is one of the Rebels' top 3 scorers, averaging almost 15 points per game.
The East student section is taunting Bile. They are very psyched right now to be winning by almost 40 points with 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Free throw is airballed by Hallie Jones. That's unfortunate, but she still got one more. That's good. South coach just told Nasha Bile to sit away from the East student section. They were getting on Bile's nerves, so a smart move there by the Rebels coach to control her players.
Oh,
what a move! Number
there's
24.
Courtney Kindle.
Courtney Kindle with the backhand reverse layup scores the 2 and gets fouled. She'll have the and 1 coming up right here.
Courtney Kindle has been huge in this game. Another trip to the free throw line, even though normally she doesn't contribute that much. Oh.
Free throw is no good.
2 Lady Angels going for the same rebound, knock it out of bounds.
Number 4, Madison Moore will inbounds. And time will run out on South. At the end of the third quarter, East leads at 62-24. The only notable event that happened here in this quarter was East stretching the lead, and Nasha Bile, one of the top 3 leading scorers for the Rebels, fouling out with 2 technical fouls. We'll be back for the fourth quarter here on EA Live TV after the break. Fourth quarter coming up next.
Thank you for waving. That was good. Now we got to go back to the basketball game. I can't hear you very well. I'm not sure about the boys' game yet.
Hello and welcome back to EA Live's production of Denver South Rebels versus the East Lady Angels. The Angels are winning by 38 points and it is in the fourth quarter.
Calhoun down low to Sally, out to Roper for 3. No good.
Michelle Cox steps out of bounds. Couldn't tiptoe her way past. Courtney Kindle taking over this game. Even though she doesn't do much for the regular games, this game she's been crushing it.
Taylor inside to Sally, out top to Roper. Oh! Is hammered, but floats it off the glass. What a shot by Roper. High fives and smiles by Franny Sally.
Number 23, Lori Grace, gets the foul called on her. And she is a freshman, but she's getting some quality playing time.
Rebel bench was not happy with that call. Thought there was a charge, by Roper on that play. Free throw is knocked down by Asia, so the three-point play.
Oh!
Pass almost stolen by Franny Sally, and she swats it out of bounds. That 6'1" frame, a little tough to throw passes over.
Franny is 9 inches taller than Courtney Kindle, and it showed there as she knocked the ball out of bounds. Oh.
Foul called on Asia Roper. She's not happy with the call either. That's another one of the Angels who's been in a bit of foul trouble today, but with any luck, that'll not prove to be a problem as the Angels lead it here by 41 points. Free throw is up and no good for number 32, Nadia Sweets, one of the leading scorers with 15 points for the Rebels.
It's Denver South Rebels' own big three tonight, and they are crippled by the loss of Jai Bio, who got 2 technicals called against her and is out of the game.
Rebound again by Sally. Rebound this time collected by Sal. And
wow. Maybe a little bit of acting by Asia Roper there. She
accentuated that one.
To say the least, yes.
And the officials weren't buying it. So number 32, Nadia Sweets, will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Excuse me, this will be a 1-and-1 situation. And she made the first, so she'll get to shoot the second.
Oh, wow. A nice play by South's leading scorer, Kendra Martin.
Three-pointer nailed by Lyra Calhoun. Money on the three-pointer. That one goes down for Calhoun, so that's her second 3 of the game. The Angels shooter and reserve point guard has been living up to potential, and
a foul on
going
Calhoun.
in hard was number 24, Kendra Martin. They're going to call a blocking foul on Franny Sally. Asia Roper is not happy with that either, but Martin is going to shoot 2. First free throw.
6 minutes left in the quarter. 6 minutes left in the game. Denver East is up by 40 points. It doesn't look to be much of a contest right now. Courtney Kindle makes the second of 2 free throws. Oh! Calhoun again with the 3.
Gets a lucky roll that time, but nonetheless, it's a three-pointer by Lyra Calhoun, and she has been living up to her reputation tonight. Good rebound there by Michelle Cox. Great job getting up and taking it away from Kendra Martin. And on the play, Martin gave Cox a little bit of a shove in the back. So a foul on Martin. Oh, what a thud as 2 players hit the deck. That was Kiave Taylor and number 3 for the Rebels. Number 23 for the Rebels, Lori Grace.
The court seems a little slippery out here in the 4th quarter, Dylan. A lot of players hitting the deck, hitting the floor right now.
It's been physical all day long, and this 4th quarter hasn't been any different. number 50, Andrea Enriquez is going to check into the game.
Nadia Sweets getting it to Martin.
Martin puts it up and off the glass. Excuse me, not Martin.
Yeah, that is Martin.
That is Martin. My bad. Nice move by Kendra Martin. That is an example of why she's averaging almost 20 points per game. Three-pointer airballed by Lyric Calhoun. Sally grabs the rebound, but can't put it to bed. She gets fouled on the play, though. That's going to be 17 fouls on the Rebels. The first free throw is up and good by Sally.
Franny Sally, for a big man, is very good this year from three-point land. 62%. And she shows that by making both of those free throws. Oh! Oh,
Great
Franny
defensive
Sally.
play. I don't know if Franny Sally got a piece of that one, but she at least altered the shot there. Kelvin Taylor for three, no good. Sally comes down with another rebound and lays it up once again. Sally's been great for the Angels tonight. Oh, foul called. Asia Roper draws the charge there on Courtney Kindle. She's happy. That's the first call she thinks has gone her way all night.
Here's a timeout by, oh no, not a timeout, I'm sorry, just a big substitution.
Entirely new line coming in for the Angels. That's Ryan Finley Pond, Cecilia Wolf, Deja Vigil, number 5, Ajane Johnson, and
Alexis Gutierrez.
Alexis Gutierrez is a freshman for the Angels this year.
Getting her playing time on senior night. Oh,
nice left-handed lay-in. That was a nice floater put in by Gutierrez, by
Vigil.
Johnson.
Either or, a great shot.
It all goes to the same point tally, and that point tally is looking good. 79-31, the Angels lead the Rebels.
A 48-point lead is very impressive.
Timeout called by the Rebels. Timeout called by number 24, Courtney Kindle. She wanted to tie her shoe, and Kendra Martin gave her a little bit of crap for that one, saying, "Why'd you need to call a timeout just to tie your shoe?"
There's Vigil again. She is proving her worth to this team in this game. There's Martin.
Laying it up and in. Martin really is a great scorer. You can tell even in a game that East is dominating, she's shown the ability to put in points in a hurry.
She has turned it on in the second half.
Ball saved by Deja Vigil, goes off the face of Courtney Kindle, but she stepped out of bounds, so ball will stay with the Rebels.
Oh, Gutierrez almost makes the three.
Rebound comes down to Andrea Enriquez, the freshman. Pass inside to Kendra Martin. Oh, nice move. Can't quite finish, though, off the glass. Finley Pond rebounds. Here comes the Angels the other way. Cecilia Wolf Snow White, who lays it off the glass. 4 points for Wolf in today's game.
A timeout called by the Rebels. There is 2 minutes left in the game.
Angels leading here 83-35, led by the stellar play of Deja Vigil. They take this huge lead going into the timeout. We'll see. This timeout might be just prolonging the agony for the Rebels. We'll see for the rest of the fourth quarter. 2 minutes remaining here on EA Live TV. Welcome back on EA Live TV. 83-35 lead. The Angels at 18-4 lead the 10-10 South Rebels. Kendra Martin stops, pops the two, excuse me. No good. Rebound, ball battled for, comes down to Janae Peavy. Oh, floats it up and in. Nice move by Peavy. Gets a smile from Hallie Jones.
Peavy slices the defense right up. And just an amazing play after the steal.
East's team is effective because it's got great size in players like Franny Sally and Deja Vigil, but then it's also got quickness in players like Michelle Cox and Asia Roper and Janae Peavy. Kiave Taylor and Michelle Cox check back into the game. Hallie Jones and Janae Peavy check out.
It is senior night, very emotional.
Here comes Franny Sally as well.
Chants from the crowd saying it's all over. It's very excited here in Denver East.
And with a 50-point lead, 85-35, there's a good chance that they could be right.
Oh, East purposefully turning the ball over to get each of the seniors into playing time.
That's a nice gesture by Michelle Cox and Coach Barry and the rest of the Angels team. Their last home game, we expect, during the regular season. And here we go, steal by Vigil. She can't quite ride it home. Kiava Taylor can't make it either.
Here's Madison Moore.
Oh, what a block by Ryan Finley Pond, but she's called for a foul.
Now they're just rotating seniors into the lineup, which is very nice for the Denver East Angels.
Asia Roper and Cecilia Wolf will check back into the game.
Here comes Cox.
Oh my gosh, what a pass from Cox to Roper. That was a pretty play. And that's an example of why Cox is leading the team in assists with 125 on the season. What a play by Michelle Cox. Standing ovation by the crowd here for the East seniors. Everyone is cheering for the Angels with 30 seconds left to go. They're looking great in this one, looking quite ready for the playoffs, wouldn't you say, Sean?
Absolutely. Their team is going to go very far this year, maybe even winning it all.
They've got a fighter's chance, I would say.
The end of this game is just drawing out. And the East home crowd super excited. It's very fun to watch.
15 seconds down to go and counting. And foul called on number 5 for the Angels. That's Asian Johnson.
The Lady Angels are fighting over who gets to go in next on the bench. Franny Sally pushing and shoving. It's very fun to watch, a very fun time for the Angels. After this game, stay tuned for the boys' game of South versus East.
We were watching the boys' team play during warm-ups. They looked pretty good. It should be an interesting contest.
Absolutely. Very exciting to watch.
Last shot thrown up by Roper, and that's gonna do it. The Angels come away with an 87-38 win against the South Rebels, led by Deja Villaj's presence on the glass and scoring power, and Franny Sally, along with Michelle Cox's speed. The Angels go on to win this one by a 49-point margin. We'll be back in a minute for the boys' game, but first I'd like to thank my crew, my partner, Sean Price, Andrew Wise doing camera, and David Lehman Miller doing the producing. We'll see you in a couple minutes for the boys' game at the Panic Gym here at Denver East High School. This is EA Live, signing off.